Hello everyone, welcome to Blended Strength. I'm Renee and I'm really glad you're here. Today's workout is designed to focus on posture, gentle strength, and steady movement. We will do everything in the nice sturdy chair. That's really all you need, preferably without arms so you can move freely. There's also the option, if you want to grab them now or you have them handy, we'll use some hand weights, but it's not necessary. We can also, just as we have in the past, use our own resistance. So I'll let you know when we're ready for those. And I want to honor your time today, so let's get started. We're going to make sure that our posture is very nice. It's always good to start with good posture. And we'll work on that throughout this workout. So we want our feet grounded, nice and sturdy into the floor. And we want our upper body lifted, stomach in nice and tight, belly button to the spine, shoulders rolled down and back, and a nice level chin. And I will try to remind you to keep nice steady breathing throughout the warm up and workout as well. So we'll start with a nice warm up. But first we're going to take a nice inhale in just to settle and truly arrive. And now I just want you to think about letting every movement be an act of kindness to your body, because every movement matters, every movement counts. So let's start and begin with a nice gentle march. Just a nice march, nice and slow. Lift one knee, then the other. And now we can progress into some nice little arm swings by the side. All right, here we go. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bend those elbows, bring them up, and kind of like a runner's arms. And we're going to count these out too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take them down and swing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend those elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax that. And now we're just going to warm up again the lower legs, the feet, and the ankles. So we're going to lift the toes up, and we're just going to lift up and down, up and down. So we got a couple practices in there. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, 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 lift. Last 2 and 1. Alrighty, so now we're going to lift the heels. So we're going to come up on those toes and lift the heels. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to rock it out, lift toes and heels. Here we go. 1, 2, toes and heels. Lift up and down and up and down. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last time. Very nice. Alrighty. So we'll continue warming up, and we're just going to take this leg out forward, flex that foot, and bring it back. Flex that foot and bring it back. And then we'll do it on the other side. We're going to alternate legs. And as we do that, we're going to raise our arms. So we're warming up our shoulders and our arms. We're just going to raise it up. So here we go. Take it out and down, out and down. Well, these are our little practices, and we're going to start to count it out right here. Here we go. 1, down, and 1, down, 2, down, and 2, down. Only bring the arms up to shoulder level, down. And 4, and 4, and 5, and 5, 6, and 6, 7, and 7. Flex that foot, flex, and flex. 9, 9, and 10, and 10. Bring it down. Very nice. Now we're going to get a little lateral movement. We're going to move our legs outside and bring them in. Side and bring them in. Let me move my weights. And side and bring them in. While we do that, we're still going to work the upper body, warming up the upper, actually working the triceps so we can take it out and in. Now, if you can only take your leg to here, that's completely fine. Just take it as far as is comfortable. And then as time goes on, you'll be able to take it out a little further. Your mobility will improve. So, all right, let's get started. We had a couple practices there, and we're gonna alternate sides. We're gonna go out and in, and out and in, and out and in. Doesn't matter what side you start with, as long as you do both sides. And squeeze that tricep, squeeze it, squeeze and in, and squeeze and in, and squeeze that tricep. Back of the arm, squeeze, and stretch that leg to the side and out. 5 more, 5 each side, and out and in. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, last one, 1, and 1. All right, done with that. Now, so we work the triceps and the inner thighs and the adductors. So we're ready to move on. We're going to work these quadriceps. Quadriceps are very important. And the lower quadricep attaches to your knee, the tendons and the ligaments around your knee. So it's very important to work the legs and the quadriceps. So we're going to just do a leg extension, lift it up, flex that foot back, and squeeze right here. So we're going to do that on each leg, but we're going to stick to one side and then we'll move to the other. Alrighty, here we go. Get as comfortable in your seat as possible. And we're just going to lift up, squeeze, and down. Up and down, and squeeze, and down, and lift, and down, and lift, and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now we're going to squeeze, 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 and bring it down. Good job. Now we're going right to this leg. We're going to keep it moving. All right, here we go. Inhale and exhale and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Squeeze and lower. 4 and lower. 5, lower. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Last one coming up, and hold it and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now relax it. Now here's where we're gonna have the opportunity to use some dumbbells, little dumbbells, or you can use water bottles or a soup can or nothing. It's very, very efficient to just squeeze it up and make your own resistance. The most important thing is that you keep your upper arms to your side and don't swing them like this, or if I use the weights, you want to keep those upper arms like they're glued to the side. And the only thing that moves is below the elbows. And you want to kind of squeeze your fist or squeeze the weight when you're at the top if you can. But you don't want to do any of this. No swinging the arms, top of the arms glued to the side. So we'll start right now. Big inhale and exhale and squeeze. And squeeze. Count it out. We're going to do 10 more. 1, 2, squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, squeeze it up. 8, squeeze it up. 9 and 10, and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now just bring it halfway down and take it down all the way. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alrighty, so now we lose the weights and we're going to do some cross body reaches. So we're going to reach like we're grabbing something and we're going to pull it in. And then we'll go to the other side. Reach and pull it in. So here we go on my count. 4, 3, 2, reach and pull. And reach and pull. Stomach in nice and tight. Reach, reach and pull. Reach and pull it in. Open up those hands, grab it and pull it in. Open, grab, pull. Open, grab, pull. Pull it. All right. 5 and reach. Reach and reach and cross that body, brain and body working together. Thinking, reaching and pulling. And last one, and bring it down. Alrighty. So now we're going to just work on the core. We're going to like really focus on the core. So it's these small movements that really add up sometimes. So we're going to pull the belly button in. And as we lift our leg, we're going to lift our leg and we're going to pull our belly button in. So as we're lifting our leg, we're going to crunch it and bring it down. And then lift this leg and then pull it in. And up and pull. And lift that leg and pull it in. So we're doing that simultaneously. And then we can actually add on an arm up with the opposite leg. But first, let's just start so we can really focus. So inhale, lift the leg and pull those abs in. Hold it for a second and bring it down. Now lift the leg, pull those abs in, hold it for a second, bring it down. Again, lift and pull that in and bring it down. And again, lift and pull it in and bring it down. Lift and tuck it in and bring it down. Lift, tuck, bring it down. Now are you ready to add those arms? We're going to add those arms after this leg. Bring it down. Now we're just going to lift and down and lift and down. Lift it and down. Lift it and down. Lift, down. Lift, down. Stomach in tight. Pulling the stomach in, lifting the arm, and lifting the leg. So a lot going on here. It might not seem like a lot, but it is. Up and down. Exhale. Pull it. Give me 2 more good ones. Up, hold it, and down. Up, pull that belly button in, lift that leg, and down. Very nice, very nice. So now we're going to end it here with a nice full body stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down and touch the ground and stretch it up and touch the ground and stretch up. Now, if you don't want to touch the ground, you're welcome to just tap your shins. Couldn't think of that word. Tap your shins and bring it up. And tap your shins and bring it up. Okay, so here we go. Tap and up and tap and up and down and lift and down and lift again. Down and lift. Give me 5 more. I'm going to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it up, 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 up. Look up. Big inhale. Lift that heart to the sky. Exhale. Now bring your hands together. Give a big clap. And bring it down in front of you. Give yourself a big hand because you're all done. So now we're just going to do some nice stretches, a little bit of cool down stretches. So we're going to start with the neck. So we're going to look right and left. So let's look over the one shoulder and center. other shoulder, center. Look and center, and look and center. Now we're going to start with the other side. We're going to look this way and center, and this way and center, and this way and center, and this way and center. Now we're going to look up and down. So this way you don't even have to worry about what side you're going to first. So we're going to look up and center, and down and center, and up and center, and down and center. Hold it here at center. And now we're going to take the chin to the chest, chin to chest, center, and up and center. Chin to chest, center, and up and center. Hold it here. And we're just going to take one ear to one shoulder. So right ear to right shoulder, and hold it. Big inhale, exhale, feeling a nice stretch, and bring it up. And then we'll take the right ear to the right shoulder. Again, a nice stretch. Hold it. Big inhale and exhale, and bring it up. And now we're just going to do some 4 shoulder rolls forward. So 4, 3, 2, and back. Lift it back. 2, 3, 4, and we're going to stretch out those triceps. We use those in the entire arm, the upper back. So we're going to bring that arm up and across. You can hold it here or here. Just don't press on your elbow. And you want to make sure that shoulder's down and relaxed. You don't want it up here, hitting your chin. You want it down and relaxed and across the chest. And we're going to do some wrist circles, circling out the wrist. Very nice. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep holding that arm. A big inhale and exhale, and turn and look over that shoulder. And just hold it there for a minute. 4, 3, 2, and bring it back to center and drop that arm. And now we're going to take the other arm across here or here. You can hold it. And we'll do those wrist circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Very nice. Now we're going to take a big inhale and exhale and look over that shoulder, just holding it. 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring it down. Very nice. Now we're going to stretch out those legs a little. So we're going to start, come to the edge of your chair, and we're going to bring this foot forward, and we're going to flex it back and just reach it. Just reach forward, getting a nice stretch through that lower back. You want a nice flat back. You don't want to round it. Keep it nice and flat and reach. Reach, wiggle those fingers, and then spread them open and close, and open and close, open and close, open and close. Wiggle those fingers. And then if you feel a little more stretched out, you're welcome to grab, get a nice stretch at the back of that leg. And if you're flexible enough, you can grab your toes. And if not, right here is fine. Just make sure you're not rounding your back. And come up. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So bring that foot forward, get comfortable, and a big inhale. And reach it forward. Reach, reach, wiggle those fingers. And open and close. And open and a fist. And open. Relax the shoulder if you can. So much to remember, huh? and fist, and open it, wiggle those fingers. And then you're welcome to try to stretch a little further if you can. If you can't, no problem. You can stay just like this. Or you're welcome to grab your toe. Hold it, no rounding like that. And then back up, come on up. Very nice. Now we're going to take our hands under our leg a little, and we're just going to do some ankle circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and we'll take that down. And now same thing on the other side. You can hold it, or you can just do like a leg extension and circle it. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting all kind of cracks here. I don't know about you, but I definitely am. And now we're going to roll it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And bring those feet down, and we're going to toe heel them out. So toe, heel, nice and wide. What I want you to do is press on this leg, press and get a nice stretch and lean it. And now lift that arm up and just look up if you can, if it's available. If not, but just to get a nice stretch through your side, looking at either the inner elbow or your palm. Always, always keep your palms facing in to protect your shoulders. Big inhale. Take it a little further and come up and bring it down. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So stretch that out a little and lean. You should get a nice stretch through your inner thigh, just a gentle stretch. And then we're going to lift it up. And then if it's available to you and you feel like you'd like to, look up at that elbow, look up at the palm, getting a nice stretch. Stomach get nice and tight. Big inhale. Maybe reach a little further, getting a nice stretch in that side. And exhale, bring it down. Now we're going to do our pot stirs, which are our favorite, my favorite. We're going to lean forward and we're just going to stir like we're stirring a big pot of something. Stew, soup. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, just stirring and relaxing. Feels really good on those shoulders. Just gives them time to really relax and stretch. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So come up and lean. And here we go. On this side, we're going to stir desserts, whether it's hot fudge or pudding. And we'll stir and stir, stir. 8, 9, 10, and reverse. All right. Very, very, very good. You should feel this even down your side into your lower back, shoulder, arm. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now we're just going to elephant it up. Nice and relaxed. Bring it up. And now we'll heel toe those feet back in. Toe, heel, and bring your feet together. Comfortable on your chair. We're just going to do a couple cat cows. So we're going to inhale up. In cat and cow. We're going to lift that chest. Lift that heart to the sky. And exhale. And round it. Pull that belly button in. And inhale. Lift that heart to the sky. Arch that back a little. And exhale. Round it out. One more time. Big inhale. And exhale. Rounding it out. Nice stretch for that back. Come up. And we're going to do last stretch. We're going to take a nice inhale out to the side. Palms facing up, only shoulder level. Kind of arch that back a little, lift it out. And exhale. Give yourself a big hug. Pat yourself on the back. Maybe do a couple rolls. You can do a couple pull it back, chin tucks. And again, big inhale. Other arm on top. Exhale. Again, pat yourself on the back. You deserve it for doing this workout today. And then again, just whatever feels good to you. If you want to roll your neck a little, you want to do some chin tucks. And exhale. Drop it down. And one big inhale up. And exhale. Let's relax those palms on our hands. Close your eyes. And we're going to set our intention. Nice positive intention for our day. Nice big inhale in. And exhale. I am building a stronger, more flexible body, and exercise or movement is my medicine. I am building a stronger, more flexible body, and movement is my medicine. I am building a stronger, more flexible body, and movement is my medicine. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Open your eyes. And just notice how you feel right now. Do you feel a little better, a little stronger, a little more open, a little lighter and brighter? I hope so. And if you would like a longer workout, I'll link my longer workout below, and just look forward to more shorter ones that will honor your time and honor your day. And just remember, here at Blended Strength, we honor the blend. Strength of the body, calm of the mind, and love and courage of the heart and soul. And remember, steady is strong, and you are strong. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Thank you again. I love you.